Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have Maynia update number 4. I don't remember. It's an update. It's Maynia. Uh, so I've been busy the last few days. I've gotten a lot of stitching done, which I'm really happy about. So, the first day of stitching, let's see what day that was. That was the 16th. That was the Amazing Animal Kingdom. It's an Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. And I told you you guys were going to love this fabric. Look at it. It's so amazing. It's like this amazing bright blue. And it was so much fun to stitch on because it's not just plain white, but it's also not like a dark or mottled color. Oh my goodness, I love stitching on this so much. So, anyway, as usual, I started in the upper left-hand corner and I got to work on some of the leaves. It doesn't look like a lot, but that is several hundred stitches. I think right here-ish is the page break. So, you know, it was a decent amount of work. And as much as I love this fabric and the color and how much fun it is to stitch on, it's a lot. Like, this is a big piece. It's 25 count, so we're doing 2/1 full stitches. Is it 25 count or is it 22 count? I think it's 25 count. Doesn't matter. It's 2/1 full stitches. So, yes, it is 25 count because I could actually use the sizing model from the pattern for once. So, but you know, I'm sitting here stitching and I've got this, it's like leaned up on pillows, and you know, as I'm moving up and down, I'm having to unroll and re-roll it. So it's a bit of work to hang on to. I have a lap stand. Maybe I'll use that, like set up over here so that it like lays nicely. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, that is that. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So the next one was the 17th was the next teapot. And it was teapot spring. And it looks like this. This one was interesting. I got the patterns and then I just went ahead and put them in Pattern Keeper, so I didn't notice that they had like back stitches and half stitches. So, yeah, it's a little bit different. But I got, again, several hundred stitches done. On this one, because it's so small, the amount of work I got done was like 10-15% of the overall piece, which is awesome. So I'm feeling a lot better about that one than I was about Teapot Winter, which is the one I started with. Then the 18th, which was not yesterday but the day before, was Harry Potter. The Harry Potter covers. It's a Fox and Teacups design. And like I mentioned last time, I was waiting for a windshield replacement to get done, and so I just got a ton of stitching done. Now it is 2/1 10th stitch, so they're only like half stitches, but you know, I was stitching all morning, and then I was just kind of in the mood, so I was stitching all afternoon too, and all evening, and quite a bit of all night. So there was a lot of stitching. So you can see it's the background, but you can see the outline of where the H is for Harry Potter. So that's exciting, very exciting. That's 3,000 stitches, 3,053 stitches per pattern keeper. And now I had to completely take out and redo about 300 stitches. Right here. You can barely see them, but these stitches were all shifted over by 5 stitches because I miscounted right here. So 300 stitches that I had to tear out and redo. Guys, I could have gotten to like 3,500 or 4,000 stitches. Like, come on. But whatever, I got quite far on this one. So really enjoying it. I had a little hair tie. Don't know where the hair tie went, but I had a hair tie keeping it closed, so guess it'll just roll all over the place. That's cool. Or unroll all over the place, I guess the case may be. Oh well. So, and then tomorrow, not tomorrow, yesterday and tomorrow are not the same thing. Unless you're in Alice in Wonderland. Anyway, yesterday was the next of the 7 Deadly Sins. It was Sloth. And I worked on it for a long time. Now, I was planning on working on it for longer, but things happened in the middle of the afternoon and I ended up not being able to spend the majority of the afternoon working on it. But I still got 1,500 stitches done. One color. Yeah, that outline has to all be filled in with 939. So it all has to be blue. Someone send me a blue marker. It's all blue. This, the outline alone, so like all of this stepping down and up here and over here, that's 620 stitches. And then I did an additional 900 stitches, just those top like 7 rows. Now they're gonna get faster as I come down here, but good gravy. And it's the same on the other side, so over here it's gonna be the same look. And then I looked, there's not a ton on the rest of the chart. It's mostly different blues, which I'm really grateful for because by the time I'm done with this and what's over here, I'm going to be so sick of 939. Send blue markers. Thank you. So, but, you know, it was nice. I could just sit there and stitch, not have to look at the pattern, not have to worry about that. I sat there listening to an audiobook all day. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, is listening to audiobooks instead of watching TV or YouTube or something like that. It's kind of interesting. Learned all about the ancient history, ancient civilizations. They say it's like all about ancient civilizations, but it was only ancient civilizations in the Eastern Hemisphere. Like, the book didn't even touch on the Americas or Australia. Now, yeah, like, I know that their civilizations were kind of not present today because they were taken over, but, you know, the Mayans and the Aztecs and the Incans, and the Aboriginals, they all had very large, complex societies that are deserving of the term civilization. Anyway, I digress. It was about the 4 rivers. The 4 rivers that created the civilizations that are dominant today. So, stopped with Constantinople. Now I'm starting a book on the history of Europe. So, yes, I know I'm weird, but I like history. History is fun. It's stories, and stories are cool. Just like bow ties. Okay. I'm sorry. So for the next few days, I'm going to be back house sitting for my parents, dog sitting for my parents. So hopefully I'll get a decent amount of stitching done there. Today is Serenity. Excited about this one. Don't have everything I need for it. I have the floss, I have the silk, and I have the fabric. Don't have any beads. Haven't even picked out any beads. But Hobby Lobby has beads now. Don't like going to Hobby Lobby, don't necessarily agree with everything they stand for, but the next closest shop that sells beads of the size I need is all the way down in Atlanta. So, we'll see. It's probably going to be like a year and a half before I need any beads. But anyway, you've seen what it looks like here. I'm doing it in hot pink and hopefully like orange and pink beads. So, and then tomorrow is Ex Machina, which is the steampunk one from Heaven and Earth Design. Again, just like with drawing hands, it's the same piece of fabric. Like I cut the fabric up, and then because I wanted to start, I just got a really big piece of fabric that I knew would fit my Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel. I can't do words. I cut the fabric up and put, drawing hands, Ex Machina, and a couple other pieces on there, like how much room they're gonna need, all that. Can't find where I put that other fabric. Don't know where it is, which is a little bit scary because I moved. I really hope it didn't accidentally get thrown in a bag that got thrown away. That would be really, really sad. Anyway, so since I don't have any fabric for that, I might have to figure out something else for tomorrow. We'll see. And then the day after is Teapot Summer. So that one should be interesting. Again, it's just going to be lots of blues on a green background. And then the day after is going to be the next Heaven and Earth Design Vanity. So, yeah, that one should be fun too. And that'll be Saturday. So yeah, those are my plans for the next 4 days. That's what I've been doing the last 4 days. I'm excited. We're 2/3 of the way through the month. As of about today. We're about 2/3 of the way, and I've been stitching every single day, and I haven't stopped. I haven't let things fall by the wayside, and I've been keeping up with other things I have to do. Oh yeah, I do have to make 6 more masks for a friend who's working. So, but things are moving along. I'm looking for jobs. Got a couple of irons in the fire. The Department of Labor finally called me back for unemployment. Like, I got laid off a month ago, and I'm just now getting a call about my claim. So, I get it, they're really busy, but, what if I didn't have any savings? Anyway, sorry, that got like a little bit ranty there. I'm good at those. I'm good at rants. I'm really good at rants. So it's a nice, lovely, cool afternoon. Not too hot, nice and breezy, so it's probably going to be an afternoon of having the door open and stitching on Serenity and listening to my audiobook. I will talk to all of you very soon, and probably from my parents' house. Bye, guys.